Have you ever looked around your home and thought, where did all this stuff come from? If you're a senior, you're thinking about downsizing, or even just beginning to thinking about it, you're not alone. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top frustrations seniors face when they begin the downsizing process, and more importantly, how to make it easier, less overwhelming, and a whole lot less stressful. All right, so let's talk about the top 5 frustrations. First one is emotional attachment to the home. One of the biggest frustrations I see has nothing to do with real estate and everything to do with emotions. Your home isn't just a building. It's where birthdays were celebrated, holidays were hosted, your kids grew up, and life happened. Letting go can feel like letting go of a chapter of your life. Many seniors tell me, I know I need to move, but I don't feel ready, and that is completely normal. The frustration comes from feeling torn between logic and emotion. On one hand, you may want fewer stairs, less maintenance, or to be closer to family. On the other hand, you're emotionally anchored to the memories in your home. The key here isn't rushing the decision. It's acknowledging that this is part of the emotion and that it's okay to take time. Downsizing is a transition, not an eviction notice from your past. Frustration number 2, overwhelmed from too many decisions. The second major frustration is simply decision overload. What stays? What goes? Do I sell now or later? Do I move to a condo, an apartment, a retirement community? What about timing, costs, logistics? Suddenly it feels like everything is a decision and it needs to be done all at once. This is where many seniors will simply freeze, not because they can't decide, but because there are too many decisions stacked on top of each other. I often tell people you don't need all the answers on day one. Downsizing works best when it's broken into steps. One decision at a time, one room at a time, one conversation at a time. Trying to solve everything at once is like trying to eat a birthday cake all in one sitting. It's possible, but deeply regrettable. All right, frustration number 3, sorting through a lifetime of possessions. This one catches almost everyone by surprise. To be honest, everyone's got more stuff than they thought they had. It's not the furniture that's hard. That's the easy part. It's the memories attached to all the things. You've got old photos, family heirlooms, paperwork, collections, keepsakes. Each item has a story, and those stories slowly process down emotionally and mentally. Truth is, many seniors will feel frustrated because what they thought would take a weekend turns into weeks or months. The mistake people make is assuming downsizing about getting rid of things. It's actually not. It's about choosing what comes with you to the next chapter. Giving yourself permission to keep meaningful items, digitize your memories, give special pieces to family, or get help with it from professionals can dramatically reduce stress. You don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to do it perfectly. Frustration number 4, fear of making a costly mistake. Another big frustration is fear. Fear of choosing the wrong time, fear of choosing the wrong place, fear of leaving money on the table, or making a decision that you simply can't undo. Seniors often tell me, I don't want to mess this up. This fear, truthfully, can be paralyzing. The reality is, downsizing isn't about finding the perfect solution, it's about finding the right fit for where you are right now. Having good information, realistic pricing, and a clear understanding of options remove a lot of that fear. When you know what your home is worth, what your next housing options look like, and how the numbers work, decisions become much easier and much less stressful. The final frustration I see is all too often is feeling rushed. Sometimes it's health, sometimes it's mobility, sometimes it's family pressure or an unexpected life change. When downsizing feels reactive instead of planned, stress levels skyrocket. That's why starting the conversation early is so important. You don't have to move today, but having a plan before you have to gives you control, choices, and peace of mind. Downsizing done proactively feels empowering. Downsizing done under pressure feels exhausting. The earlier you start thinking about it and talking about it, the better the experience usually is. In summary, if any of these frustrations sound familiar, please know what you're feeling is completely normal and you don't have to figure this out on your own. My name is Roy Thomas with Sutton Group Professional Realty, and I specialize in helping seniors here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, plan their downsizing journey in a clear, calm, and practical way. One of the most helpful steps is a personalized senior downsizing consultation. This is where we walk you through your goals, your timing, your housing options, and what a realistic plan could look like for you. There's no pressure, just a thoughtful conversation focused entirely on your situation. If you'd like to take that next step, you can book your downsizing consultation at www.downsizingstrategy.ca. That's www.downsizingstrategy.ca. And of course, you can find me online at www.halifaxseniorliving.ca. Thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you on the next video.